Hey everybody out there, just another video from Full Metal 45 here. What I wanted to do was go over my Ruger Blackhawks today, and there's a lot of choices out there, whether you're going to get stainless, it will be a blued finish, there's convertibles, there's non-convertibles where they'll just give you an individual cylinder. I had a lot of options out there, but I wanted to show you guys what I ended up going with, especially when it came to caliber. So without taking any more time, let's see what's in the box. So I had to make a decision whether I was going to go with 357 or 45 Colt. 357 Magnum can be loaded on the higher end where you're doing 357 hunting loads out of this revolver, or you can actually bring it all the way down to almost 38 special kind of velocities, which is really nice. So you have a very, very versatile cartridge. So the other option is you have the 45 Colt. And with the 45 Colt, you can load that all the way up to Ruger only loads, which is pushing the high end of velocity, all the way down to Cowboy Action shooting loads. So for me, I actually ended up doing both. I ended up picking up both. I had a very tough time doing the decision, but since I reload, I wanted to have the ability, I should say, to switch between the cartridges as I pleased, and I couldn't be happier. I also went a step further and decided to pick up a convertible model for both of these. So the top one that you're looking at here right now, this is actually a 6.5 inch 357 Magnum, and what it does is it comes as a convertible with another cylinder, which is chambered to be able to use 9mm, and the 45 Colt that I have here is a 5.5 inch barrel. This is a blued version, it's convertible, and this allows you to shoot 45 Colt out of this cylinder, but the other cylinder they give you allows you to shoot 45 ACP. So by having both of these, I can shoot multiple calibers. So with my 357, you can shoot 357 out of the 357 cylinder, 38 special out of that cylinder, and then I have 9mm in the other cylinder. I can shoot 45 Colt in the main cylinder for the 5.5 inch barrel, and I can shoot 45 ACP. So with that, most ammunition that you come across, if I go to any place and I had both of these revolvers, every gun shop is going to have one of those types of ammunition. It's possible, I guess, in an ammo shortage that you may not find that, but for me, I was able to find these as versatile options. So all in all, if you're looking for a single action Black Hawk from Ruger, you honestly can't go wrong. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I own two of them, and they are both fantastic, and I love both calibers for each of their different properties. Just speaking about single action revolvers in general, when you take a look at this, what you'll notice is with a single action, and I'm just going to check and show that this is safe. So you can see that it's empty. So with this being empty, single action revolvers, you cannot pull the trigger without having pulled the hammer back. It will not work, it will not engage. So dealing with this Ruger, what you have to do is you have to cock this all the way back, and then you'll slowly pull your trigger. There's a very, very light trigger, at least for me, but it's not a hair trigger, but it's a good trigger out of the box. I didn't have to do any work. It has substantial weight to it. Handles recoil like a champ, I would say, in this 6.5 inch barrel. It's a little heavier for some people's like, and I know some people like having the right under 5 inches of a barrel, but this is great. Recoil is fantastic for both of these. And with the 45 Colt, what I noticed is going through here, you have this single action hammer, same thing. What I'll do is to decock, so I'll pull that trigger and let this come down, and that's how you put down your single action revolver hammer if you have that issue and you need to decock it. So that's one of the main things. But overall, and I'm going to do a part 2 regarding these, where I'm going to go more in detail talking about each one of these firearms, and it will break up into 2 different segments. But I'm going to talk about all the things that are positive with this, but I just wanted to give a broad overview. They're fantastic. They both have adjustable sights when you get them, but if you can, the convertible model I think is a great bang for your buck, and you're going to be able to enjoy being able to shoot more calibers. And if you're reloading like I am, you're going to have a lot of different options to go to. So I'll see you in the next follow-up video.